Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Adam, Oberon, Slab, Tio, Fernando, Cowabunga, Extreme Gamer. What's going on, folks? How are we doing? For those of you who follow Discord, I know that there is a crazy graphic going around showing that the game is shutting down at the end of this month. That's just a meme. I think Sicko created that because he felt like playing a cruel joke on everybody. As far as I know, the game is not shutting down at the end of January, so everybody relax. Although I know it does kind of feel like that, but geez. Hi, Sicko. How are you doing? My goodness. The funny thing is, there are so many people. Actually, I should say that despite the fact that the actual image is just a meme, it does illustrate something very important about what's going on with the game and the community in general. The fact that the game is in such a precarious position that one person can actually make an image, as long as it looks real, that shows that information on it, and have so many people either just flat out believe it, or at the very least have to question its legitimacy without just throwing it completely out. That means that the game is in a rough spot. So developers, if you're watching this, someone in the community put together an image that shows that the game is shutting down, and the community is so worried about the game that they believed it. That is evidence that you guys need to be talking to us more. You need to be posting updates more. You need to be posting information about updates more so that we know that this kind of information is false. So anyway, yes, that image got put out there. No, it's not real, although it is pretty funny. So kudos to you and shame on you at the same time, Sicko. Oy, 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 oy. And yes, Bricko quit the game. That's a pretty big one. For those of you who don't know, Bricko was one of the original content creators for LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed, and he announced yesterday, I guess, although he'd been kind of working on it for a little while, but Bricko announced yesterday officially in a YouTube video that he is going to be leaving LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed. The TLDR of the video is that he really enjoyed playing the game. He really loved it when it came out, but he thinks over the past 6 months that the game has really sunk, and it's kind of hard to argue against that, to be completely honest with you. So he's decided to cut his losses now and switch over to other content. He says that he'll still be showing up from time to time in the Discord servers to say hello. He's not shutting anything down. He's just not going to be creating any more LLHU content. So yeah, craziness, right? And Oberon, happy Christmas Day in the Ukraine to you as well. Thank you for the cheer. Mike, Kate, thank you for the cheer. I still have graphics on my list of things to do now that Twitch affiliate status is all set up. So cheers. Actually, let me make a note to myself, because fixing the cheers wasn't on my list of things to do. So fix cheers and Twitch emotes. Great. Made that note for myself, so now it is on there. Thank you for the cheer, Cowabunga. I have to keep leaning in because the screen on which I can actually see my Streamlabs is like 2 feet away from me, and because hold on a second, what's going on here? Oh yeah. And because it's on a smaller screen and it's gray, I can't actually see it that far away. Captain Flameheart, thank you for the cheer as well. At least you gave a shout out, says Fernando. Shout out. Who am I giving the shout out to? I don't know. Extreme, did you see Bricko's video? What do you think of it? What will make you quit the game? So Extreme, yes, I did see Bricko's video, and just explain that for everybody else. What did I think about it? I think it's not particularly surprising. I can't really blame anybody at this point for quitting the game. I mean, the dev team has done very little to show us that they are actually really moving forward with the game. We know that they've released these all-star events. A lot of people believe that these all-star events are actually a carryover from the former team. So that still means that the new dev team hasn't proven that they've done anything particularly new. And that is dangerous and unfortunate and a whole bunch of other negative qualifiers. Emilian does a very poor job of actually communicating any information to us, but he does give us all the information that he has, which means he actually does a poorer job of getting information from the developers. Now, maybe this new dev team does things in a different way, but if that's so, then the way that they do things is bad. So what would make me quit the game? I'm not entirely sure at this point. I think I'm kind of going to wait until to see what happens after the Chill All-Star event comes out. I think I might keep at it until about that time. The Spooky Brick Pace and All-Star events, like, I'm enjoying these. But as you guys see on my stream several times a week, I'm just running out of things to do in the game. I'm running out of characters to 7-star that are of any value to me. I'm running out of characters to get up to gear level 60 or gear level 60, gear level 7 that are of any use to me. I have one team that can clear out all of the content in the Brickspedition. I've even managed to reach number 1 in the arena now. For those of you who missed that, I did get to number 1 in the arena and posted an image of that in Discord, at the beginning of the week, I think. So I've done now everything pretty much that there is to do in this game. And without new content coming out, I think since I did spend the time to actually gear up my Chill team, I'm going to wait and see what that Chill All-Star event looks like. And then after that, if there's still no new content to the game, then I might quit at that point because there's nothing else for me to do. So it actually is getting harder and harder to stream every single day because there's getting to be less and less new information to give you and fewer things to showcase. So, I mean, Bricko gave me a shout out. Yes, that was awesome. Bricko, kudos to you, man, and thank you for the shout out. I greatly appreciate it. Just need to connect 3 times a day to collect and use energy, says Cowabunga. Streaming is more complicated, though. Yeah, streaming is a lot more complicated because presumably I have to come here and actually tell you guys things that you want to know. So the most dangerous thing about a streamer is, well, one of the main things that can kill a stream is if the streamer isn't giving you any information that you can't just get on your own or providing you with some degree of entertainment, right? Streamers basically fall into 2 categories, in my opinion. The ones you watch because they are entertaining, and the ones that you watch because they have some sort of information about the game or the content that you're watching, and you hope to get that information from them. Now, hopefully they do a bit of both, but there are lots of people who play games like Call of Duty and all that kind of jazz where they're not like helping you strategize, they're just entertaining to watch because they're crazy people and they make crazy noises and things like that. I know I do a little bit of both here. I make a lot of crazy noises and sing a lot of crazy songs and hopefully tell you like how it's working and what it is that I'm doing here. But yeah, it's getting to the point where in this game, there's no new information to give you. So if you continue to watch, it's purely because you find me entertaining, which is cool. I like being entertaining, but I want to be helpful as well. So we'll see what happens as it keeps going on. Play Lord of Heroes. Cowabunga, I don't know what Lord of Heroes is. Will you be doing the Techie All-Star event? Mike, probably not, because I don't actually have a Techie team. Let me pull up my Techie team really quickly and show you. Cowabunga, thank you very much for the cheers, sir. Techie. Yeah, so there's my Techie team for you. I have Zane, and that's it. I am still unconvinced that the Techie team is going to be the meta. I mean, you guys saw me, what was it, like last week or something, going through that team in the Brickspedition, and they really did pose a problem for me, but it was only a problem in the Brickspedition that I couldn't defeat them without losing a character. I could defeat them without much trouble. I just couldn't defeat them without losing a character. So I don't believe that the techie team is actually going to be a meta the way that a lot of other people do. All right. Was the change to the dev team absolutely necessary? Why did they take on the job if they haven't played the game? Extreme, I don't know if that's a rhetorical question or not, but I actually do not have the answer to either. There's two questions in there. I actually don't have the answer to either one, to be completely honest with you. I feel like peeps will be back after raids is released. That's if raids are released, says me to Mike Cates. So yeah. I might still keep playing the game nominally. I've given it so much time and a fair amount of money at this point. But if it comes to the point where there's just nothing left to stream, then I'll just start streaming other things. You know what I mean? Because there's other stuff out there. Alrighty. Let's get into the gameplay for today. I know, as I mentioned, we are about 15 tiles away, I think, from unlocking Basil the Batlord. Yes, exactly 15 tiles. So we're going to spend our gems today. We're going to get our refresh here. We're going to see if we can get 15 more Basil tiles in a single day. It's going to be close, maybe. We'll see if maybe we need to use some extra currency for it. And after that, then we're going to start. Oh, there's 7 Basil tiles. I only need 8 more. I need 8 more Basil tiles. Can I get them right now live for you guys on the stream? Afterwards, I'm farming the ghost, man. I'm farming the ghost hardcore. I'm gonna see if I can unlock the ghost 100% without doing the master event. 4! Oh my gosh! I got 7 of them. I got 7 tiles for Basil the Batlord before with 5 attempts. Now with 9 attempts, I got 4 tiles. Oh, I'm 4 tiles short. That means I can't even just put in a purchase to get them. Oh, boo, boo. I still have 3 days, so I'll just get it tomorrow, I guess. But, oh, that stinks. That's Dunkaroos. It's like Dunkaroos, but stinky. Remember Dunkaroos from like the 90s? I don't know how many of you are children of the 90s. Thank you, Captain Flameheart. I don't know how many of you are children of the 90s, but yeah, Dunkaroos. Remember those? Craziness. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with an arena battle. Then we'll grab some extra energy and keep going from there. So, team numero 12. Oh, that's not how Spanish works. Numero 12, right? That's 12. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 12. Never mind my totally gringo Espanol, but 12 I'm pretty sure is what it is. All right. Here, we're going to start with Willa. She was unlucky enough not to get any stacks of enchantment to start off, which hopefully means that we can keep her relatively low and relatively dead. We are going to try and grab a little taunty taunt here. We're going to see if we can't flip that dodge up to a dodge down. Yes, we can. Excellent. Now, I know that the next time it gets around to Magisto, that he is going to have a heal ready for us. There it is. I'm also going to skip the heal on this character and keep on moving this forward. Now, I want to keep using the specials to keep increasing or adding stacks of enchantment to the rest of the players on my team. Venkman is the first of the enemy team to come out of stealth, so we're going to start by punishing him. Ugh, with a dodge. That's 2 dodges so far in the first minute of gameplay. 1 on Magisto's ultimate. Nobody on their team, nobody on my team got a dodge against Magisto's ultimate. So it looks like this one, just like many of the others, might be completely stolen from us via the dodge mechanic in the game. You guys know how I feel about that. Not too much to be done about it, I suppose. Okay, we're going to go ahead and swap out all of the abilities here. And then they're going to swap them right back. Oh no, that was truly abysmal as my Magisto... Wait a minute. Oh goodness, I just missed so many things, and now this is going to be a total nightmare. I just made some very crucial errors in my gameplay here, which is probably going to result in a loss. This is why I usually try and go for Willa first. Miss! Wow, okay, dodge, miss. It's like never ending. The opportunities for me not to be able to do anything are just never ending, guys. Just never ending. Cowabunga, thank you. We're still just hammering away here at Lloyd, basically, because everybody else is just giving me a giant pain in the butt. Let's see if we can swap some of these debuffs. I'm still trying to get Willa down, but I don't know if we're even going to be able to. 2.5 minutes in, and I made a crucial mistake earlier in the process. Let's go ahead and get some healing on the rest of the team while we are here. Vankman is back up again, but I think I just need to focus down Lloyd and Wu at this point because they're going to keep demolishing me with 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. We haven't killed anybody yet. How many people dodged that one? We got to resist, but it did actually manage to hit everybody, so that's good, I guess. Can I take down their... Oh, their Willa is gone. That is an excellent start. Getting no damage here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this taunt because I want to save Basil's ultimate until I actually need to heal or remove stealth or just move around stealth on the enemy team. Right now, let's see. We got that Hardy, but can I... Miss! Another miss! Jeez Louise! Take you down, sir, please, and thank you. Okay, lock everybody out of their abilities. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go here in this fight. Now that everybody's locked out of their abilities, I just need to deal as much damage as I possibly can here. Vankman, fine. Get the counters out there so that I can remove all of your stacks of enchantment. That's the big news, bears theirs. Get him down, yes! 55 seconds left. Let's see if we can use this now to move the stealth off of Magisto. We sure do. Going to put the stealth on my team to prevent all of the countering. And now we are just going to hit that auto battle button because we need the moves to come out fast and furious. 35 seconds here. Let me see if I can swap this back onto Magisto now. No, it didn't remove the stealth. 30 seconds left to go. This is going to come down to the wire, especially with all of the ultimates left to run their animations. 20 seconds left to go. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes? Yes! Woo! After making that crucial mistake with my Willa at the beginning, 15 seconds left to go on the clock. We managed to pull it out. Whew! 2 more farms for 5-star Willa, says Mike Kate. I think I actually have 2 more purchase. No, I think I have 1 more purchase for 5-star Willa. Just in time for the All-Star event again. That's right. Guess you get to reuse the stream title tomorrow. Yes, that's very true, Slab. I could. Can't wait for you to make a 24-hour long stream of Lego Legacy. Dude, that's going to be me just like twiddling my thumbs for, for about 23 hours. Oh my goodness. Maybe if they release raids, I could try to do a 24-hour stream. But even then, what would there be to watch? They'll release raids and we'll still only have like 5 minutes more content. If there isn't any more content coming, I'm going to quit after I hit 60. There you go, Extreme. That's a decision that you can make, man. Would be a marathon sing-a-thon. There would be a lot of singing. That's true. Did you see different cheering emotes? It looks so small on your stream. Yes, Cowabunga. I still have to create all of the different cheering emotes. I haven't played with them because, admittedly, I am still relatively new to Twitch streaming. At least as far as all that is concerned. I just hit affiliate earlier this week, so there's a whole lot of new stuff. For those of you who don't know, if you've never done it, once you hit affiliate, they send you an email saying congratulations, you qualify, and then there's a lot of information to fill out. There's a lot of payment information to fill out. Thank you, Mike. There's a lot of payment information to fill out, and more than that, there's a lot of artwork that they want you to submit, actually. Ooh, look at this. I can get Basil the Batlord right now. And then, ooh, wait a minute. That actually might be a good idea. If I get Basil the Batlord now using the 2 purchases, then I can start farming the ghost with all of my extra energy. Oh. That's not a bad idea, because that means I don't have to spend any more energy on Basil. I can start farming ghost, and then maybe what? Skeleton Yorick? Spooky Girl? Probably Skeleton Yorick at this point, since Spooky Girl I can farm elsewhere in the game. Maybe just Trader Transport, but that's also a pretty easy farm. But you know what? I'm going to unlock Basil the Batlord because I want to. Because I want to! And I can always use the extra tiles for Master Tiles anyway. So it's either, for those of you who might be confused by that decision, it's either use the event energy on Basil now, or the event currency on Basil now, or use event energy on Basil tomorrow. But instead of using event energy on Basil, I'm just going to use event energy on Ghost instead, starting tomorrow. So we do get the 7-star Basil unlock today because of the extreme amount of currency that I actually generate at the beginning of the day. Guild, I've got nothing to buy. Arena, I've got nothing to buy. And now let's see, can I come up with basically 400 master tiles, master currency, to unlock Will of the Witch? The short answer is actually yes. I believe I can actually do that. The bigger question, though, is can I do it without spending so much money that I then can't level up the ghost when I unlock him? I do have almost 9 million currency, so I don't know. I don't know. All right, Slab. We have several emotes that everybody wants to see. One is the angry dodge emote, so I've got to work on that. 2, we got to work on a Boo Earns emote. Can I use Mr. Burns? I don't think I can. That's like very, very copyrighted IP, I would imagine. I probably can't use Mr. Burns, but I wonder if I can use something that's close enough to Mr. Burns that everybody gets the point. I could also just make it my face and just like call it the Boo Earns emote, I suppose. Like, is that the other way to do it? All right, let's go into the Monolith Waste. Let's get all the extra currency that we can for the beginning of the day. 50 gems here and another 50 gems here, leaving us with 100 gems left. And then we'll go ahead and go brick by brick here. Matt, for your Discord server, make staff applications. Staff applications? You mean like to be on the staff of my Discord server? I would do that if I was planning to pay anybody to be on staff on my Discord server, but at the moment, I'm just setting up the Discord server myself. So, oh, that reminds me, right? So I am creating a Discord server. It is not live yet. I still have a lot more to learn about that, because as my, they are Google Docs. Well, I mean, you can make applications in many different ways, but yes. So I am in the process of creating a Discord server. I've been using Discord for a very long time, but I've never been an administrator of a Discord server before, so there's actually a lot to learn as far as permissions for different channels go, how to make it so that people, when they arrive, they have to do the welcome screen and like click on a thing to then release the rest of the server to them. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it that I actually don't know how to do yet. So I am in the process of learning all of that. Number 1, I'm finishing up all of those emotes and the rest of the images that I have to create for the Twitch affiliate program. And then number 2 is actually going to be going in and basically worrying about everything else. Okay. Pegleg's treasure already did it for the day. Let's go into the heroes. Let's grab our Basil the Batlord and let's 7-star him. Kaboom! Wow, look at this. Look at his stats. Basil the Batlord has over 3,000 attack. That's crazy. I'm just realizing this for the first time. Basil can hit like a truck. I didn't actually realize that. Total power level 43,000. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. let me really quickly grab all the quests that I've completed. I think I've done everything except Pip Town, maybe? I think I still need to do Pip Town. Let's see. Give me the ones that I still need to do, please. Give me the ones that I still need to do, please. Another arena battle and Pip Town missions. Yes. So, the way that I'm doing my... And then there's all the time quests. I'll go in and grab those in a second. Pip Town. I think there are a couple of characters that show... I'm not actually really farming this piece of gear for Jester Gogo, but I'm using him to remind me where the piece is. This fancy skateboard 2 is one of the few things that any of my characters actually need. So I always come in and grab this for my Pip Town United stuff, and I grab the Trader Transport node for my glyph hunts now. I've got 115 energy left. I believe that there is another glyph hunt node that I need to do. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Where people need fancy bows, but nobody needs the fancy bows. There's another node where people need things. Is it this one? Yeah, there it is. The fancy coffees. Lots of people need the fancy coffees. So I am probably going to... Oh, well, I guess I need tiles for characters more than anything else because I need to keep farming that master store. So I'm actually going to come all the way to board number 1, spend my energy to get more tiles for characters I've already got at 7 stars just to convert them into master currency. Premium bag guests for Kate. Demolition dummy. Jester Gogo, chef, open the premium bag to get your 12 Sal tiles. Oh my goodness. That's actually not a bad idea to open that premium bag, see if I get lucky and get a whole bunch more master currency of some kind. Mr. Moneybags. This should complete Mr. Moneybags for me to get all the rest of my Jester Gogo tiles. I believe this means I have enough Jester Gogo tiles to get him up to 7 stars. That would give me more master currency. Jesus, look at this. All at once. Here we go. Great. So that's 8. That's AD that I would get there. Elite champion, win arena battles with spooky characters. 30 more minutes. And I'm not going to complete that in 30 minutes. Event planner. Even more of these. Still 1 day left to complete this event. I think that means I'll be completing it tomorrow, right? Yeah, because tomorrow for the rest of the day, I'll spend at least 100 more energy just over the course of the day as it fills up. But that won't get me to 750. Anyway, it's going to have me with 5 Slimer tiles at the end of the day because, yay, 5 Slimer tiles? Just so weird. But I digress! I guess 5 Slimer tiles is really useful to anybody who actually was farming their Slimer using their event currency. Maybe you need 5 more to get your 7-star Slimer. I don't know. Seeing and again, in English. 7-star Slimer is going to be a beast to start seeing in the arena. He's already a beast at 6 stars. Now see him at 7 stars? Woof. Okay, how many extra tiles of things did we get? Come here. Why won't you let me click on you, Master Store? 200! Wow. Okay, I need roughly 200 more. I need roughly 20 tiles more to get another Willa. So who has like 21 tiles over the limit? Valiant is only 9. Okay. Jester Gogo is only 8. That'd be 3 million for 17 tiles. Don't want to do that. Winston, no. I've got 11 for Blacktron Dwayne, and I might need to level him up anyway because of the Ghost event. But I might need to wait on that one for a second. Crook Chuck, no. I think it would be Fitness Instructor. But how much would it cost me? Because Fitness Instructor has, let's see, 50 plus 75 is 125, 225, 375. So Fitness Instructor has 46 extra tiles. That's 460 currency that I could use. Huh. Interesting. How many ghost tiles do I have? Glitch asks. I think I have like 145 or something like that. Matt just joined Cosmic Imperial Troop. Anyone else on here there? I actually don't know. Yeah, Mike, I actually don't know. So let's see. How much would it cost for me to upgrade Fitness Instructor to 7 stars? It's gonna cost me 1.5 million plus 1 million. That's 2.5. Plus 500,000. That's 3. Plus what? 250. That's 3.2. That would leave me with 4 million. And then I spend $500,000 to upgrade Willa the Witch, which would leave me at what, like 3.5 million. And if I need to level up Ghost pretty soon, then will that be enough? You get him at 5 stars, which means you need 2.5 million to get him up to 6 and then 7 stars. Plus, you're going to need another 2 million to level him up to level 60. So it's a little bit short. But all right. So let's hold off on that and see what happens. Let's see what we get in the premium bag to see if maybe we get lucky and unlock some things. So we'll go ahead and take down this team battle 9. Again, we're going to start with Willa to the best of our ability. Okay. Ooh. Woo gets 2 stacks right off the bat. I'm going to save. Yes, great. Ooh, interesting. Well, do I need... I guess I don't need anybody to go into stealth right now because I'm going to protect them all with this. So, I saved Woo's ability to cleanse the taunt. So we're going to hold on to that. Basil the Batlord. Wow, taking that giant hit. Major hit. I'm actually going to put the counter on you. Let's remove the taunt. And then let's get back in there and keep hammering away at Willa the Witch. Probably should have waited, now that I'm thinking about it, to use Willa's AoE attack. But I didn't, so too bad. No! Wait, why does Basil the Batlord have taunt again already? I just removed it from him. How did he get it in the first place if he didn't use his taunt originally? What am I missing here? I am missing something here, and I don't quite understand what it is, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay. Yeah, did he dodge? Why does he still have taunt? Did he? Oh, he must have stolen it. He must have stolen it from my Basil the Batlord. Oh, boo earns. Boo earns! Alright. I'm going to swap all of this while I have their Willa locked. And then try and take down their Willa before she will have an opportunity to flip them back over. If I can do this, brilliant. Now I can take down their Basil the Batlord. Thank you very much, guys. Now their Basil the Batlord is about to go. Oh my goodness. I missed the opportunity. I should be targeting Garmadon. He's so low on health. So low on health. Come on, Garma baby. That's fine. I'll just take you down as best I can. Please and thank you, sir. Get out of here, Garmadon. Great. Now, it looks like nothing, because my Basil the Batlord comes in and heals everybody back up to full. Ooh, not full, actually, but a lot. So, then we have our Woo come in and help us out here. Now we've got over 2 minutes left to go with only 2 enemies to defeat. I'm liking this so far. Liking this so far. We still have Basil the Batlord's other heal to go as well. Unfortunately, these are going to be the 2 most difficult people to take down because they can just stealth and heal each other. But if I hit you right now, Mr. Woo, you're going down. Yes. Now we auto battle this out and just cross our fingers that we don't get the woo screw glitch of doom. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to be able to complete this battle? And we're done. That takes us into rank number 9 with our new 7-star Basil the Batlord. How many ghost tiles do I have? I think I just answered that 1 second ago. How many guilds are left in the ME Alliance? I think it's still like 10 or something like that. I think it's, let's see. Let me check my guild real fast. Because I know a bunch of people like started moving around, right? Digital Imperial Corps still has 50 members in it. But I know that there were some people that were joining a different ME guild. All right. Premium bag. You guys have put in your votes for premium bag, right? Jester Gogo, Chef Sal, Naya. Let's see what comes here today. Oh, that's right. And then I get the 3 tiles from my peg leg. Duh. For finishing out all those things. So that'll help me with that Willa Farm. Collect! Collect, collect, collect! If I can get 20 of something that I already have, that would be super helpful. 20 Naya tiles! Who guessed Naya tiles? Ahmed! The win goes to you, sir. I did get 20 Naya tiles. Wow! Well done, sir. Well done. It's time for you to go out and buy a lottery ticket. Today's your lucky day. Eventually, I might be able to like give out prizes and things for people who like guess correctly on that kind of stuff. Look at this. I have the green screen running. Apparently, part of my hair. Apparently, the computer thinks part of my hair is green. Can you see that? It's green screening out part of my hair. Craziness. All right. No one's interested in talking about my hair. I need, what now do I need? 18 tiles of something. Slab. Green hair, don't care. You're right. It's true. It's stupid. Okay. Let's move back into, what is today? Is today day 6 of the Brickspedition? It is, right? Yes. And then I also have to see what happens in 20 minutes when we get the new, event, because that also might be an opportunity for more tiles of things that I don't need and can thus convert into master currency. I am very excited to start farming the ghost instead of Basil. That means I got 250 Basil tiles in, how long was the event in total? 2 weeks, right? So it took me 9 days to get 250 Basil tiles. I think they must have updated the drop rates. I can't think of any other reason why I'm getting so many more tiles so quickly. Now, I am spending 500 gems per day in order to do that, but I did the same thing for Yeti, and I still didn't get... Oh, wait, no, I did actually get close, because my Yeti was coming from 4 stars, not from 5 stars. Ah, gotta think about these things, Matt. So the drop rate actually might be kind of the same. And the Yeti, well, no, they'd be lower because the Yeti's event had multiple nodes where you could farm just tiles for him. So go back to my originally released statement there. Cowabunga has not been lucky. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I've been crazy lucky so far. I've gotten like over 100 ghost tiles just from farming him in the off. Like once I finish my Basil farm, just going to the ghost farm instead. I've gotten over 100 tiles for him. Anyway, I wonder if with the 3 days that I have left, if I can actually pull out a full ghost unlock just from this Brick Pace event. I wouldn't have expected it, but at this point I wouldn't be surprised, especially since that node gives 2 ghost tiles every time it hits. So we'll find out. I'm doing good, better than the game, says Mike. Aw, it's so sad, but it's so true. It's so true. All right, let's come in here and down Willa the Witch and just auto battle this entire thing. We're just farming for more master currency. Because if I can put my Willa up to 5 stars, this would be excelente. And I know that I might need my, what's his name? Why am I talking like this? Talking like a southern debutante. I know that I need possibly to put my Blacktron Dwayne up to 7 stars so that I can compete in the Ghost Master event, which we think is going to come after this Brick Pace event. We just don't know exactly when. Because, you know, no January calendar. Thank you, dev team. Okay, there's one more node there. Aye, aye, Sheriff. I love how you just combined pirates and westerns all together, Glitch. Well done. Well done, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. Or if you're transgender and you prefer a different pronoun. You let me know. Because I obviously can't tell just from your name. For any of you who are not gender normative, my default is still the male. And I don't mean any offense by it. It's just, I don't know. I don't mean any offense by it. Yes, there you go, Glitch, sir. Okay. So let's see, what's going on this team? We got a Locust taunting, we got a Magisto in the back using a Lighthouse. There is nothing dangerous happening on this team. We will go ahead and target Magisto second, followed by Spaceman Reed, followed by Cook Bart, and last but not least, the Hikety Hike Hiker. One of the things to remember in all of these battles, as you're going through Brickspedition, if you're still leveling up, if you're still having any trouble with your Brickspedition, one of the things to remember is always to take out the person who deals the most damage first. And if you can do that without losing any of your characters along the way, then you just go doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And you can always leave your weakest hitters up last. Now, in the arena, you might do things a little bit differently, right? In the arena, you might want to target Hiker higher up in the priority list to prevent the healing from coming off. But that might be because, well, in the arena, you only have 5 minutes to complete the battle. And as you guys have seen on my stream from time to time, you will get into a battle against a team that takes all 5 minutes just to beat. And an extra heal getting out there can destroy your chances. But in Brickspedition, you are not limited by time. You can take as much time as you want to get out of the battle. So, in this one, we would want to target the Highwayman and take him down first. But we're not going to be able to because we know that Lloyd is going to put everybody into stealth. So, I actually just started the battle by targeting Lloyd first. Now, the actual character that we want to take down first is going to be Jester Gogo. Because until Jester Gogo goes down, it's going to be very, very hard for us to take down anyone else. Because hitting Jester Gogo is just going to give more health to whoever is lowest on health. So, now Jester Gogo comes out with his taunt. We're going to make sure that we have targeted Jester Gogo and that we just nuke him down all the way. He's going to be the target of everything until we get him out. It's fast and furious with all the specials that I have. Basil the Batlord looks like he might go down. Nope, maybe not. He's going to get a heal here. We're going to swap all of these buffs around onto my team, but we're going to keep the focus on Jester Gogo until he is down. Look at all of these extra heals coming off. Jester Gogo is down. We'll swap over to Magisto. We'll see if we can get Magisto out. Yes, we can, before Lloyd puts everybody back into stealth. Now we have to come back over and attack Lloyd because he's just going to keep putting everybody into stealth until he's down and out. Aha, but this will remove stealth, hopefully. Nope, from the Highwayman. So what happens there is, but now can we get back onto the Highwayman while he is out of stealth, please and thank you, back onto Lloyd. So what happens with Basil the Batlord's ultimate is it takes stealth and taunt off of the enemy team, flips it around and puts it back on the enemy team for its shortest turn duration. So it's possible that a character who has taunt can have it removed, flipped around, and reapplied. But what you hope for is that it takes the taunt off, flips it around, and puts it on a different character, obviously. GKM! What's going on, dude? GKM, did you see Sicko's meme post earlier today with the game ending at the end of January? With like the event being the shutdown of the game? It would look really bad on the devs if they let the game die. I mean, probably. But at this point, it's not really their... One of the things you have to remember is it's not this dev team's game in actuality. They just inherited it. So if you inherit a sinking ship and the ship still sinks, like, yeah, I guess ultimately it's still your fault, especially if you were brought in to save the ship. But it's kind of hard at the same time to, like, really put the blame entirely on the shoulders of that final team. You know what I mean? So anyway, the new devs have a massive uphill battle being dropped in at the deep end to a community that knows what they are doing, so cheap tricks won't work, says Mike. And I think you are correct there, good sir. Do I play Roblox? No, Glitch, I do not play Roblox. Oberon, just get good at something, really like collecting characters, and then it could all fall apart. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling that, man. The thing is, a lot of people feel very passionately about Legos because they're your childhood. And we all feel very passionately about our childhood in general. And we like seeing our childhood friends being portrayed in these, like, cool, active ways, right? I mean, like, Magisto can cast fireballs on the enemy team now. Before, he could only do that in your imagination. Now, admittedly, the imagination is a very, very powerful thing and should be stoked as much as we possibly can because imagination is wonderful. But now we get to see it. I mean, many of us are in our 30s, approaching 30, right? So this is a big nostalgia factor for a lot of us. The fact that we can actually collect these things digitally. As you get to be an adult, the amount of space that you have on your shelf becomes more and more limited. As much as you want to, you can't just cover your room in Legos anymore because there's other things to cover your room in. And a lot of those things are boring, right? Like, as an adult, you have to figure out where to keep your luggage. That's not something you worry about as a child. Where to keep your suitcases for when you go out of town. That's not something you worry about as a kid. As a kid, you worry about where you're going to put that big giant tub of Legos that you like to play with so much. So having a game like this come around, like, it really stokes those nostalgia fires, and we get to play and have a good time seeing a lot of our old friends. As silly and as plastic as that may sound, it's true. So yes, it would be very, very sad to see the game totally sink. I would really, really like for Emilian to announce to us some sort of timeline for raid releases, even if it's not an exact timeline. At least let us know they're working on them. Something that will inspire some sort of devotion from the community as a whole, if that makes sense. No, I need to see it. Checking now, says GKM. Yeah, scroll up a little bit. It's in the community chat. Scroll up or just do a search in the community chat for Sicko. And I think it was Sicko that posted it. Just add Star Wars characters and it would go crazy. Oberon, yes, that is true. That has actually been brought up on my stream several times, to be completely honest with you. I doubt that I doubt that we're going to be getting Star Wars characters in the game anytime soon. Anytime soon for several reasons. One is that the Star Wars intellectual property is extraordinarily expensive and very, very heavily protected by Disney at this point. Number two is the fact that there already is a gacha game for Star Wars called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and it is going gangbusters and has been for like 5 years now. So they don't need to dilute the Star Wars brand in the same genre, because I don't know that they would actually gain anything from it. Do I want to see the Star Wars Legos characters in the game? Absolutely. I love Star Wars. I'm obsessed with Star Wars. I want to be in the Star Wars movies and TV shows. Hashtag fulfill my dreams. If any of you are out there and have a connection to Jon Favreau or Taika or Bryce Dallas Howard or any of the other people who produce, write, or direct for any of those shows, Dave Filoni, if you know any of them, point them my direction, because I want to be on your TV shows, guys, or in your movies. But I digress. Yes, if they were to put Legos Star Wars into the game, it would be excellent. I just don't think, I doubt that they will, because it would be extraordinarily expensive for them to do so. And I doubt that that Disney is actually concerned with the additional revenue that they would get, especially given the amount of revenue that this game is currently generating. The price tag for putting in those Star Wars characters would have to be low enough that Gameloft would have to be able to afford it, given the return of investment that they would expect to see in the Lego game itself, which is probably pretty small. And that means that they wouldn't be able to pay very much money for that intellectual property, which means in all likelihood, it's just not going to come in the first place. Does all that make sense? That was a lot of business talk, but I digress. Just added Star Wars characters. You can play Lego without having to tidy up or stand on the bricks in the dark. Yeah, GKM, half of his garage is full of Legos. But notice he said half of his garage is full of Legos. Not half of his house, not half of his bedroom or his living room or the areas that he spends devoted to friends and hosting parties or whatever it is that GKM does in his free time. I don't know what GKM does in his free time. It's probably something super cool and super trendy and super analytically savvy, because he's a teacher. So if you didn't know that already, more kudos to GKM for teaching our young ones how to function as adults. But I digress. What am I doing here? I'm paying a little bit more attention to this fight, because I do need to get around all of the taunts to make sure that I can take out Captain Redbeard as best I can. Ooh, there we get a massive schlock on Argenta that actually puts Redbeard below the mark. I know Argenta's low, but I still just need to keep fighting against Redbeard even still. Now I know that he is going to... He can't remove turn meter. He can't cleanse. If I hit him and take away... Yes. Yes. If I take away all of his turn meter, then he shouldn't be able to get a cleanse off. And he's got debilitate on him right now. So as long as this hits, boom! Turn meter, go bye-bye. Now, let's just lock everybody out of their abilities. See if we can lock him out of that cleanse. And then give everybody attack up. And then let's come in here and power down Redbeard. Boom. Redbeard powered down. Can we then power down Argenta? Boom, we can. Now, I'll just auto battle the rest of this. Okay. I'm not looking forward to being an adult, and I'm a year away. Fernando, are you 17? Is that what you mean? Are you about to hit that legal age? Yeah, it's 18 is actually a lot of fun. Your 20s are a lot of fun. It's once you get into your 30s and then you're like, oh man, have I achieved my goals yet? Then things get a little bit dark. Unless you have achieved your goals or found some other way to make sure that you're happy most of the time. In which case, you're good. You should be happy most of the time. Happiness is very, very underrated. Which I know is kind of a weird thing to say, but it is. Strive for joy in your life. Happiness comes and goes. Strive for joy. Mike, a million posted earlier around 14:20 in the community chat. Mike, what are you referring to? What did he post? Okay, let's come in here and grab... I think I want to come in here and just grab another taunt remover real fast. Oberon getting bored with Galaxy of Heroes. Yeah, you kind of have to come and go to a lot of the games. Are master events replayable after you completed them and they launch again in the future? Tobias, yes. Every single time the All-Star event comes around, you get one shot. Well, not one shot. You get one completion, one set of rewards from each node. Then on the following day, it actually resets and you can do them again. So you can actually do them twice every single time they come around. The Fancy Life on Mandalorian Season 3. Dude, GKM. Don't tease me, bro. Make it happen. For real. I know you got those connections out there. I know you teachers are all part of some crazy teachery cult that's filled with people who can help me realize my dreams. I know that's not true at all. Anyway. Oh no, look at this. If I actually hit her, it'll remove her turn meter. No. All right, so I need to like waste this heal on my Scarlet in order to make the taunt go away. Then we come here. Let's actually go ahead and heal up our Lloydie Lloyd, remove this taunt, and go right back to hammering away at Redbeard. After Redbeard is gone, I can go back to focusing on the chat and all of the things that you are saying about me realizing all of my dreams. Oh, goodness gracious. She's about to get another taunt. That's going to be terrible. Especially because he's going to heal everybody with his cleanse. So we're just going to waste this move right here. And then I have to... Oh, goodness. I need to remove her taunt. But if I do, she's just going to get it right back again when I hit their Redbeard. Gosh, this is terrible. This is terrible! I still got to do it anyway. That's what it's for. Okay, let's lock everybody out of their abilities. But now I've got some serious decisions to make here. Ooh, did not get the lockout on Master Hu. That's bad news. Aha, here we go though. This will be all right. So I already got the cleanse from their Redbeard. So now if I put the Dizzy on him, it'll stick. That's great. And thing number one, can I remove taunt from you? No, I cannot. That's a major bummer, but I can swap all of the buffs and debuffs around, then come back in here and start targeting Redbeard again. I'm going to keep dealing the damage to him until he goes down, and then we'll just put on auto battle mode because then there's not a lot of people left on their team to deal extraordinary amounts of damage. Thank you for the cheer, Mike! Yeah, so now we'll just auto battle the rest of this out. Okay, what was everybody saying? I tried to have a Lego room, but my girlfriend wouldn't allow it. GKM, keep her around, dude. Keep her around. That was the right decision for your house. Legos are awesome, but you can dedicate an entire room to Legos once you have kids that can benefit and grow as people by playing with Legos and learning. I mean, it helps you learn math and ratios and spatial awareness. Plus, it's fun and it uses your imagination. Legos are awesome. As adults, Legos are still awesome, but there's probably other things that you should dedicate an entire room to. Keep her, GKM. She sounds like a winner. A massive what on Argenta? Slab, not sure what you're referring to. Oh, that must be, I must be ahead of your comments here. That must have been from the previous fight. Can't wait for that to be released. We'll have my new cinema room with 100-inch screen by then. Nice. What is the current meta in LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed? Glitch, I can show you. Actually, there's not a single team meta right now. But there are variations on themes. I'll go ahead and pop into the arena after I finish up the Brickspedition right here and show you what it is. Team number 6. What am I fighting today? Pirates? Oh, no. Collectibles? Oh, collectibles. There. Just auto battle the entire thing for collectibles. Matt, I think the next rework they planned was maybe collectibles. If so, how are yours? Mike, my collectibles are garbage because collectibles are garbage, and even after they rework them, they are probably still going to be garbage. Not going to lie, the reworks that they do for teams that are not good usually make them mediocre, right? It's usually when they rework, a lot of times what they have a tendency to rework teams that don't really need it all that much, right? Like the first rework that came was for the ninjas. The ninjas were already really strong. They just weren't, I guess, as strong as they wanted them to be. So they reworked them and made them even stronger. But other reworks, not necessarily the case, right? Like Space got a rework and nobody's using a full Space team. Now, they didn't design it to be used as a full team, so we got to give them a little bit of credit there. But at the same time, there's still a whole bunch of characters missing, and even when you get those extra characters, right? Like, Space isn't even after the rework, the meta doesn't include any Space characters right now. So, Spooky got a rework, and there is a lot of Spooky in the meta, but it's not everybody. But Spooky also wasn't really in the game to be reworked. They kind of reworked the team before it was even in the game. So they might rework collectibles, but my guess is that even after reworking collectibles, they'll still be practically unusable. Emilian said something about having faith. The team are on Christmas break, and then Maria will be more prominent in the Discord. Okay, well, it is January 7th, so the team needs to come back from Christmas break now because it's past Christmas by like 2 whole weeks. Now, apparently it's Christmas in the Ukraine or something like that. Is that what somebody, who was it, Ahmed? Somebody said earlier in the stream? So earlier in the stream, somebody said that it's Ukraine Christmas Day today. So maybe I'm just very wrong about that. Oh, look at that! They killed my Willa the Witch! It's alright. It's at the very end, and I've already... I mean, like, I've already won here, so I'm not really super concerned about it. But Willa the Witch they managed to kill. Anyway... yeah, so maybe they are on Christmas break. Maybe they're gonna come back and just, like, hit it really hard. That's what we all hope is going to happen. Maybe they're going to come back and release, like, any information. But, yeah, it's 2 full weeks past Christmas. So, sorry, Ukraine dev team, but the rest of the world moves on, and, you know, we need some info. Matt, are you German or French? Glitch, are you serious? I feel like I'm about as American as it could possibly be. What's up, Robert? How are you doing? It's all Magisto's Tower pretty much now. Chicken Suit Man rework, let's go. Yeah, GKM, a lot of people are actually really excited for the Chicken Suit Guy to get a rework. Chicken Suit Guy was one of the first characters that people actually, like, really got leveled up because he's very, very easy to level up and gear up. So a lot of people did. So anyway, let's see. We've still got enough for tomorrow. Look at this. All heroes gain debuff immunity for 2 turns. That's a nice one. All heroes gain dodge chance up. All attacker foes gain more attack. I don't even use attackers on my team, so that doesn't even really matter. Okay. We got a bunch of extra tiles there. Let's see how many more tiles I need in order to level up my Huila. I need 11 more. Wait a minute. I can do this now. Heroes. If I go to Blacktron Dwayne, has exactly 11 too many tiles, and I'm going to need to have him at 7 stars for the ghost event anyway. So I'm going to spend the 1.5 mil right here, put him up to 7 stars. Then I can come in and convert that into master currency, please and thank you. Go. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Come back to this, gain my 50 energy that I can go and spend on Ghost, and then show you guys how many Ghost tiles I have. But let's come in here, Arena, Master. Let's get those extra 11. Yes, 450. Boom! Willa the Witch at 5 stars, and Basil the Batlord at 7 stars, all on the same day. What a power increase to my team coming out here. Woo! That's an extra 10% health to Willa, another 10% to her attack. It's basically just a 10% buff to basically everything. Awesomeness goes up to 37,000. She's going to hit harder. She's going to last a little bit longer. Oh, I'm super excited about this. Additionally, we just got 72. That means I can do 3 of these ghost nodes. Let's see. Boo, no new time quest. Gens is meta for the whales. I mean, I've seen people start using gens, but if I see gens on an arena team, I immediately go for that team because the sustain stinks. There you go. I've got 147. So I need, what, 43 more tiles for the ghost in the next 3 days. I think there's still like 3 days left, right, of the event. Effectively, yeah, 3 days. So yeah, I might be able to pull Ghost out on this one. That would be insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Okay, demonetized. What are you guys talking about right now? I've heard him mention it. Why does Exa always have an idle status on Discord? No idea. In the Ukraine, it's Orthodox Christmas. Got it. Cool. Cool. I did not know anything about that. Thank you, Bannon Telefon. Appreciate it. If you're planning on using Dwayne in the Ghost event, it's not going to go well for you. GKM, I don't have anybody else to use. So my space team looks like this. Blacktron Quincy, I can only get up to 4 stars. So I can't get him up high enough to use anyway. So it's going to be Cold, Kelvin, Locust, Spaceman Reed, Blacktron Dwayne, and the iStation Odyssey. I'm just going to have to hammer away at it like I hammered away at Woo. Remember, I did Woo without a tank. So who knows? Maybe I'll be able to pull it out. There is a bot in the chat. Yes, Adam, I can see that. But they usually just post and run away, so I'm not super worried about it. Extreme, you're close to 15,000 gems? What are you waiting on, dude? I'm going to hoard them until I hit 60. Ah. Good luck. All right. Let's go into the arena, do one more battle here. Oh, you guys wanted to see what was the meta, right? So if we go up to the top, I would say this number 1, Disturbed Pirate Creator. This is a pretty solid meta team right here. Usually the meta involves Basil, Willa, and Ghost to some degree. You can see that is on many of the teams. A lot of them have also whaled out for gens and Slimer. Or not gens. Gorwell and Slimer. If you see a 7-star Gorwell on a team, that person has spent a lot of money. There is literally no way to get Gorwell without opening premium bags. So either they've gotten extraordinarily lucky using the booster pass and the premium bags, or they have bought extraordinary amounts of premium bags to get Gorwell. But here you can see the top 5 in my arena. It's Trader Transports and Magisto's Towers combined with, here's a base. I would consider this kind of an assault team. And then you do have a gens here in the top 4. Yes. But this team I actually think would be among the easier ones to defeat in this top tier collection. But yeah, it's Magisto's Tower or Trader Transport, usually with Basil and Willa, and then some combination of Ghost and Slimer at the top of the row now. It's very, very difficult to compete all the way up there. But let's see what we can do with a 5-star Willa and a 7-star Basil against this rank 6 team. Now, on this team, we have to start with Ghost first, because if you don't kill the Ghost, then he just makes everybody go into stealth. So you have to start with a Ghost. Apparently, I am having trouble connecting. There we go. Let's get into it. Yes? Yes! Why not? Is 6-star Quincy legit for 6-star Ghost node? Spooky Gorwell is the best team for sure. That's the Big Daddy account. Okay. Ghost. Let us start with you, sir, because we have to. Going to save the taunt clear. Gonna go ahead and put everybody into stealth and then grab the taunt with my Basil, the baddest of lords. All right, now we can come in and throw Yes. We'll switch this to be a crit chance down on the ghost. That'll be brilliant and wonderful. Gonna give a little heal with counter over to our Lloyd boy. The heal comes out from Woo. And now let's see if we can continue to hammer down on the ghostest with the mostest. I know he's not technically Casper, but you know what I mean. Okay, now, we didn't swap all of those deep... I did the wrong thing again. I should have waited on that one, but I didn't. Let's go ahead and use our ultimate on Ghost. We're getting very unlucky RNG here with the generation of... stacks of enchantment, actually. But, it's alright. We will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I will stay alive. Demonetized. Okay. Let's see. Is Willa locked out? Yes, Willa is locked out of her abilities, which means that I can swap all of these buffs for a second here while I continue to hammer down on their ghost, which is what I really want to do the most. Even more than healing, I just want to get their ghost out of the equation. If I can do that, even if I lose Lloyd, I might still be in an okay spot. Now, if I can take down Willa, that is thing number the next. Oof, look at that. Willa gets that hardy. She's still locked out of her abilities. That's all fine and dandy. Does not get the stealth. Oh my, that spells death for their team. Doesn't get the stealth upon losing the hardy. And that's going to be all she wrote, guys. It's got to be. Let's go ahead and put the miss on Vankman. Now, their Basil the Batlord is going to change around all the stealth on my team, put people into different moves here. I'm going to grab the Woo heal, then target off their Woo. I'm going to do a little Fury action here. Let's do another heal on my Woo so that he gets some counterattacks going on here. Now, I'm actually going to grab a taunt because I know that their Basil the Batlord is probably about to... Oh, he did his heal instead of his taunt. Okay, I've got 2 minutes left to go. I think I'll be okay. But what I need to happen here, actually, is wait for a couple of... I need to kind of like rush the rounds because I need their Basil the Batlord to actually do his taunt so that I can remove it, basically. Although now I don't think it's going to matter enough. Even if he does taunt, which he's going to do right here, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. Now that he is taunted, I can actually remove the taunt if I need to and then keep going. But now, I actually don't need to. So we're just going to do it this way. His taunt is gone. Great. Yeah, so now we'll just actually deal some damage. Hop this puppy over into auto battle so that we can go fast and furious in this last minute of the arena battle. And claim that number 6 spot. Basil the Batlord, Willa hitting harder now that they are at 7 stars and 5 stars repeatedly, swings us up into that number 6 spot without much of a problem. Very, very impressive. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, guys, well, this is going to come to the end of the stream. If there's anything that I have missed, forgotten, if you have more questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, I will be back at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday. I'll be coming on with more LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed. Maybe a ghost. I don't know. We'll see how well the next couple days go for me farming that ghost character. But I think it could go pretty well. This is me shaking it for that ghost character. GKM, Spooky Gorwell's the best team. Congrats, 7-star Basil and 5-star Willa. Thank you, Tobias. Finally, you made respect to Bricko. Not sure what you mean by that. GKM, yes, Bricko leaving is a big loss for sure. Tobias, you told me about the replayability of the All-Star events, but what about the Master events? So Tobias, the Master events are replayable until you complete them. Once you have completed them, they go away. And even when they are live for other people, they are not live for you. The Master events can only be completed once. Yay! Thank you for following, Lunar. Very much appreciate it. Matt, is GKM back on Saturday? GKM, if you're still in the chat, let me know if you want to come back on Saturday. I'm more than happy to have you every Saturday if you want to be on there. Do book learning. Obran, I don't know what you mean. Extreme, see you later. See you on Saturday. GKM says yes. You heard it here, boys and girls. GKM will be back on Saturday, lending an ear to the rest of this. I think on Saturday, let's see. Today, tomorrow, I guess it's Sunday that Alumni Days officially ends. Goth Kids will have another round tomorrow. Oh, I see. Book learning. That's what you meant when you said do book learning. Yeah, apparently I don't have a full 7-star castle team all leveled up yet. But that's fine because this event is almost worthless because everybody has too many XP scrolls. Look at this. I have 400,000 XP scrolls. It's ridiculous. Anyway, you heard it here, folks. GKM will be back on Saturday, lending his voice and or his face, depending on whether or not he combs his hair in the morning. So there you go, guys. There you go. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting me on my road to Twitch affiliate. Thank you for all the subscriptions, all the cheers. It means a lot to me. So we'll move on from there. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you on Saturday.